Okay, it's a little after 7. See if anyone joins. Hi, Brianna. Can you hear me?
Hi, could you hear me?
No.
I was like, fuss, 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 fuss. Oh, go ahead. Is anybody else here?
Not yet. I was going to give it a few minutes.
Oh, crazy. It even says my name on you and on me. How did you know?
Probably because the account, the account that is associated with you.
I totally signed out, though.
Oh, who knows? But it shows record. So I went to the website and
Totally recorded.
I clicked start meeting. But then it said I had to do it in the app, but it showed recording, so I was fine with that.
Okay. Yeah, totally. It's recording here, too. I see the red dot.
Yep.
Did we have anybody say that they were coming for sure?
Mary said she was going to be a little late.
Go talk to your dad. Okay, so at least Mary. I know there's a lot of people dying to know how to use this.
This is going to be very raw, so I hope it's good.
That's the best. And that's when people feel comfortable asking questions too.
Yeah.
If it's really formal, it's just hard.
Yeah.
So I think it'll be good.
This worked out perfectly because I thought this morning, man, I need to do that. I've just been busy. And then, so it worked out to do it in this time slot.
Yeah, I'm glad too. That'll be good.
I don't know. I might just go ahead and start.
You sure could. And mute me. I'm probably going to be running in and out to help with Rogan, but I'll bring my laundry down here and do it right here.
Okay.
So I'll mute me, but just don't mind the crazy that you might see.
Okay. I probably won't see it because I'm going to go to the website, so I probably won't even see it.
Perfect.
Okay, I'm going to go to the website. Okay, so I already have a Tiny Torch account, so I'll just sign in. Okay, so when you first sign into the Tiny Torch account, as you can see over on the left-hand side, you have a couple options to create my post, and that's what it'll default to. You can see here, some posts that I already have here. Collections, scheduled posts, campaigns, social accounts, and organizations. Hi, Mary. Glad you could join. I just started. We're at the www.tinytorch.com website. And as you can see, you have a couple options here on the left-hand side. So the very first thing that I recommend doing is going to campaigns. And I already have a lot because I use Tiny Torch often, but going to campaigns and creating a campaign. And I'm going to call this campaign Trial Run. And just click Create Campaign. So this campaign is where you're going to compile your posts that you want.
Girl, I thought I knew how to do this. I had no idea how to do a campaign. So like they're all organized in a group.
Well, yes and no. Yes, like so say, let me just go to my campaign posts or my campaigns and see like my Plexus launch post or Plexus launch campaign. So I have these, pre-party posts, which I've been altering stuff. So as you can see, one is deleted, so it's missing. So pre-party post 2, I wanted to schedule or post on day 1 at 7 p.m. So I can have these posts in here. So if I'm having a launch party for my downline and I have, like one starting on Sunday, one starting on Wednesday, I can just go to this campaign and the posts are already in there with the day and time that I want it to do, and just go down to the bottom and click schedule. So yes, it does kind of organize it here, but all of your posts that you ever created are still under the My Post. Does that make sense, Brianna?
Huge, because
Yes.
how many times do I reformat the 7 days, but it's the same stuff, but
Yes.
I do it new every time. But this
Yes.
is everything.
So that's what I did for as you can see, my 2 posts that I did for the 5-day. What I name that? Oh, I just named it Triplex. And then so see, I went ahead and put my posts in here. I had the first one post this morning at 5:30 and the other one this morning at 7. So then you only have to hit schedule one time. You don't have to go to each individual post and hit schedule.
Right. That's what I've been doing. Each individual post. And you have to go through like 3 pages to do that.
Yes. So,
okay,
I'm going to kind of jump around a little now. So we have a campaign created. And say, Brianna, this will really help you. So say you have I want to add this post to my campaign. So all I do is just click there on the post, the picture, the wording, wherever you want to. You click on it and then see this plus campaign button. So you can hit that, and I wanted that to go to my trial run campaign. So it's in my triplex campaign and it'll stay there, but I also wanted it to add to my trial run campaign. Hit done, X out of this, and
is this all the free account still?
No, I should have said that. I pay $10 a month for mine.
You do? Okay. So do I have the campaign on my free one?
I think actually, I can't remember if you get none or if you get one. The free account really limits. I think you get one.
I think so. It says one.
The free account does really limit you. I pay $10 a month, and as you can see down here, I get 50. But I use it. I don't use it that often I don't use it as often for Plexus, but I use it a lot for Posh. So it's worth it for me. So then we were coming, and that one post I added is now in trial run. So I can select the day. Let's do day 2 at 8 a.m. or 12 a.m. is fine. We're not really going to schedule it anyways. So that's when you have a post already created and you wanted to add it to a campaign. Now let's create a brand new post, single photo. You add your text down here. This is where you add a picture. I really don't know if I even have any pictures on my iPad. I do. So you select the picture that you want. You put your wording here. I personally never mess with the labels, category, or collections. It's just something I don't do, and I don't think you need to have it. So you want to add it to the campaign, and you scroll until you hear see the trial run, and you save your post. So now when you go to, it says the post was saved successfully, and it'll go back to this screen. So now you have that also in your campaign. Now that was just this one single photo. Let's go to create another one with multi photos. This will be trial run test 2. You want to browse your files to upload, go to the photo library. And you have to have a minimum of 3 and a maximum of 7 on this, on your multi-photos. So I'm going to go ahead and select 3 photos. And here the 3 photos are. For the multi-photo option. So I'm going to go ahead and add that to the campaign triplet, or no, we're on trial run, and save it. It slowed up on me a little. Brianna, I see that Mary is having troubles. Can you see everything okay?
I read it. I'm here.
Okay, good. Oh, it looks like the website just froze. Let me see if
I'll just watch the recording and get the first part of what you were saying.
Okay, you really didn't miss much in the beginning. I just talked about these options over here on the left hand side, if you can see it, where it says create.
Right.
And that's when you click on create, you're creating a post just like I did.
Okay.
It always defaults to this my posts, and that's just a collection of all the posts that I have. I use Tiny Torch a lot for my Perfectly Posh business and Plexus.
Okay.
The collections I never really mess with. I did one time and I've never went back to it. I created a template and I've never even went back to it. The scheduled posts,
Okay.
I'll go to now because we haven't went through these. These are pending posts that I have to schedule, which I don't have anything scheduled right now. If you go to posted, this will show some different posts that I have posted. You know, my most recent post shows over here the date and the time, and it shows you on the right hand side, you know, what the picture was, the message that you had, the campaign that it came from.
Oh,
and
okay.
then,
Where do you go to put messages in?
When I create the post, I'll go back to create, and so I'm going to do a single photo.
Okay.
And then see right here where it says this is the text you want to appear in your post.
Oh, yes. Yes. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So you just type here what you want to go with the picture.
Okay.
And I'll add that to our trial run.
So you were saying when I finally got connected properly, you were saying you were in a campaign you paid $10 a month for. Is that right? Did I understand?
No, I pay $10 a month for my account because I use it often enough that I need multiple campaigns. I need to be able to post multiple times a day. When you do the free account, it only lets you, I want to say, do like 3 to 5 posts a day. I really want to say it's 3. And you know, if I have 2, say I have a posh party and a plexus party going on, I'm going to exceed that number. So I just go ahead and pay the $10 a month.
Okay. So when you say 4 to 5 posts a day, does that mean you can only, let's just say like right now, I decide to go in and schedule a bunch of posts for the rest of this week. So if I did one post, you know, for the next 5 days, does that mean I met my minimum or my maximum?
It goes by the number of posts you schedule for the day. So if you go in today and schedule 1 post for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you'll be fine because only 1 post Tuesday, 1 post Wednesday. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does. I just was making sure because I did it all in one day, even though I have different dates for them. That's what I was.
Oh, yep. No. Just actually the day that they're scheduled for.
Okay.
So that's what that means. So we were talking about the campaigns, and I think you might have missed that. So what that is when I go to the campaigns, I create a campaign called this trial run.
Okay.
And so you click create campaign, you name it, and then it'll show up on this list here. So I created this trial run and then I created these posts. This is called a campaign because now anytime I want to post this stuff out of trial run, I go to the trial run campaign and then I'll schedule it right from here. I don't have to go to each individual, say I have 20 posts. I don't have to go to each individual 20 posts and schedule them there. I can schedule them right from here, only one time since they're all on this campaign.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, which I'll show you how to do that here in a little bit.
Okay, thank you so much.
So that is the campaign tab. I went through, let's just say you have some posts created already, Mary.
Okay.
And you want to add, so I want this post right here to be added to my campaign because I don't want to type it up again. So you just click anywhere on this post, the picture, the wording, wherever you want, click on it and add it to, see the plus campaign.
Yes.
And this will come up. And then you'll choose, I want it to go to the trial run campaign. And the little message comes up that it was successfully added. So you can click done. You can exit out of here, and then it's now in your trial run campaign to schedule.
So that's how the parties, 5 or 7 day event parties, their posts are coming on so quick.
Yeah, probably. See, that's what I did with mine last week. I just created my 2 posts last week and scheduled it to run today so that I wouldn't miss my time.
Well, I noticed that, and I'm like, wow, look at her. She's right on the dot, 6:30 a.m. Oh, I see Tiny Torch on there. I need to have this.
Yeah, I use Tiny Torch for everything. Well, because I work a full-time job, so I'm not guaranteed, or I can't necessarily be on the computer or my phone when I need to make a post.
Understandable.
So I really rely on Tiny Torch, and that's part of the reason why I pay the $10. I mean, it's worth it to me.
Wow. Oh my gosh, this would be so helpful. Wow.
So
do you do this for your iPad?
Yeah, I am right now. I'm doing it on my iPad now. I do it from my phone. I do it from whatever.
Okay. I didn't know if it had to be strictly from a, laptop or computer, you know what I mean?
Nope, so it doesn't.
I use an iPad a lot.
Yeah. I actually use my phone most of the time. If I'm doing multiple, it's easier for me to get the picture on my phone than my iPad for some reason.
Okay. My iPad about almost to be outdated. There were some things that I can't do on it, and I'm like,
yeah,
but it's all good.
Yeah. And they are coming out with, they're actually in the beta testing series or stages for an actual app.
Okay.
So that's pretty cool, and I'm actually a part of the beta testing, and it seems pretty cool. And gonna work well. But anyways, back to this.
Yes, please.
Because I can get off subject so easily.
Thank you.
So, I'm trying to think. I'm gonna go ahead and go to my campaign. No, I want to go to campaigns, and I want to go to trial run. I'm going to, so I made that day 2 at 12 a.m. This post, I want to be day 3 at 4 p.m. So what I did here was this is the day. As you can see, this column's the day. So I just clicked on it and I said, okay, day 3. And then over here, you have your time and you click on it. And then just change it to whatever time you want. So this one I'll do 4 p.m. and you hit done. And I mean, it pretty much saves, as you go. So this post that I meant to say, hey, Mary, and it says, hell, Mary. I want to change to day 1. So I clicked 1 and it automatically went up to its position. I mean, you know, like I said, it pretty much automatically updates as you go. So day 1, and I want it to be at 5 a.m. And I mean, you can even do, let's do this. Let's do 5:18 a.m. I mean, so, you know, it doesn't even have to be an exact on the dot.
Okay.
You know, like 5 o'clock or something like that.
Okay.
And then this very last, no, I guess we have 2 more. So let's say I want this to be day 3 also at 6 p.m.
Okay.
I mean, you can do, let's do 6:04 because I did it anyways. And then I want to skip day 4 and do no posts on day 4. And I want to go ahead and go to day 5 at 8 a.m. for this. Okay. So now I want to, then you see up here at the bottom, you can schedule this campaign to run. You can rename the campaign. You can clone the campaign, which is really, really awesome. If you say you make a 5-day campaign and you're going to do 5 days worth of posts, it's going to be a Plexus party. But then you also want to do a 7-day campaign. And in the 7-day, since it's a little bit longer, you're going to add a little bit more information or kind of stretch your information out a little bit.
Okay.
You can clone this campaign, which I'm just going to go ahead and show you while we're here. You can clone it, and then it'll ask, you know, easily make a new copy of this campaign. Please enter a new and unique title. So we're going to call it Trial Run 2. And I'll clone it. And as you can see, I have Trial Run and Trial Run 2. Okay. So say my Trial Run 2 is going to be 7 days long. I can now go and just create more posts and add it to Trial Run 2 and keep Trial Run just a little bit smaller because it's only 5 days.
Wow.
So that's really a nice feature. You know, you don't have to go back to all your posts and add to campaigns. You can just clone that one. So say I've got here my trial run, I've got my days and my times all worked out, and now I want to schedule it. One thing that you have to do is you have to have a social account linked with your Tiny Torch. So if I click on social account here,
okay,
and I'm going to add or remove a social account. So this is another thing. You'll see I have all kinds of stuff. For the $10 one that I pay for, I get 9 of 15 social accounts. The free one is just 1 or 2. I don't think it's really much. So to add a social account, you just click here on add a social account, and it'll ask you, do you want it to be your Facebook profile, a Facebook event, a Facebook group, a Facebook, you know, I mean, as you can see all those, it even links to Twitter. It's not Instagram yet. And you click, let's say I want it to be Facebook group. And it asks for my information. Wait, what's mine? Oh. So I'm logging into my Facebook to link them. I hope this doesn't poop out on me now.
Oh. Yeah, I was telling Brianna and Gina last week that I just get stuck trying to create posts every day.
I know. I do too. I copy a lot.
Well, I do copy a lot, but when I try to think of something of my own, I'm just like stuck. You know, I try to be, you know, try to think of, you know, motivation, try to, you know, the just different things on my own. And then sometimes and I'm like, well, I'll just wait till that day and do it. Then my mind is blank. So now with this, hopefully, you know, it's like, oh, okay, you got it. Just go ahead and do it, make it, be done with it. And
yeah. I wonder, I'm trying to refresh. I don't think it's going to work for me. Let me see if I can go back. Okay, it wouldn't, for some reason, it wouldn't let me. So what you do is you click add a social account.
Mhm.
You have to type in your Facebook username and password the very first time. I guess I haven't linked a social account on my iPad yet. So the very first time you have to link them, and then you never have to do that again. Then after it says Facebook profile, Facebook event, just a little box will pop up. Say
Right.
you choose event, a little box will pop up with your events, and you just choose which one you want it to, which social account, which social event you want to link to your tiny torch.
Okay.
So that's that. So say I chose the 5 days of slim in October, that group. So that's what I want to post this trial run campaign to. So I'm going to go back to the trial run. I'm going to click the schedule button down here at the bottom, schedule it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to choose the 5 days of slim in October. Like I just clicked the drop down and, clicked on it. And then the schedule a start date, you click there. And so what day I want to start it. Now keep in mind, I have a post on day 1. And I don't want that day 1 to actually be, let's say, until Thursday.
Okay.
So I'll click Thursday here, the 19th, because that's going to be my day 1. So that's going to be the day, the start date of my trial.
This which day to do, but now you just answered my next question.
Yeah. Yeah, because the start date.
Okay.
And then you would click that and see it tells you the start date 10/26/17, and then you would click schedule campaign. I'm not going to schedule this. Let me see. Yeah, I'm not actually going to schedule this because I don't want this to go into any of my groups, really. I should have created a fake group before starting. So that's how you schedule it.
Okay.
And say it's 10 o'clock Monday morning and you meant to start a group and have your first part post day 1, 8 a.m. and today is day 1 for you. If you go ahead and click, your social account that you want it to go to, and you choose today, even though your post is day 1 at 8 a.m. and it's 10 a.m. now, it will still it'll just post immediately as soon as you schedule it because that 8 a.m. is already passed.
Okay.
And then if you have one for 8 a.m., 10 a.m., and it's 10:01 by the time you get done, well, 8 a.m. and 10 a.m. will go ahead and post automatically. Tiny Torch will do that for you, even though it's after the time.
Okay. But at least, you can still schedule it whether you're, okay.
Yeah. I mean, I've done that before where, oh crap, I meant to get a group started today and I'm an hour so late. It's just one post. It's not, the rest will be on time.
Okay.
So that's that. When you click on the social accounts, it just shows the different social accounts that you have linked. And I don't really know what the organizations are, to be honest. So that's kind of the gist of it. I'm going to go back to create. And I showed you the single photo, the multi-photo. If there's a link post you want to do, say you want to do your YouTube video, I'm going to, just because I know this URL, I'm going to link my I know my Facebook group page for my Posh business. So I want to say, join my Posh VIP page. So that will be the message, and then it'll link this URL, which when you link a URL in Facebook, it'll show, it'll show my Facebook group cover photo, or if you did YouTube, it'd show like the front screen of the YouTube video. So that's kind of something neat. You can have them, if you want someone to watch a YouTube video, you can put the YouTube link right there so that they go directly they can click on that link and they'll take it directly to it. It's not a bunch of clicking around here and there.
Okay.
So there's the link URL. And then if you go back to create, then you can do one that's just a message only, that it doesn't have a picture or anything else. I always recommend a picture, a video, something, because you need something that will catch their attention.
Okay.
Did you hear me say, were you on for this part when you do the multi-photo?
Yes, you said something about between 3 to no, you have to have 3 pictures and no more than 7?
Yeah, well, I thought it was 3, but it says upload a minimum of 2. Let me try doing just 2.
Okay.
I thought it was, oops. I chose to take a picture.
Okay.
Don't want to take one.
Okay, so it looks like you use pretty much everything except for collections and organization.
Yeah.
Oops, sorry about that.
That's all right. So maybe it will just let you do 2. I thought it was 3. I wonder if they changed that, because I know it was 3 before, because I couldn't understand why you could never do 2.
Okay.
So yeah, I guess it's, you have to have at least 2, but no more than 7.
Okay. So,
That multiple photos are. Do you have any questions?
no, that's why I was asking you
This
on the
was
side.
really raw. I've never
So
done
you
this
used
before. I just used it.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so that's cool. So just kind of start with create, and you want to name what you want it to be your campaign. Then you would go to campaign once you create your
Well,
post.
when you very first start, I would create a campaign first.
Uh-huh.
Go to campaigns and create the campaign, so that then when you do your post, you can just click right there, add the campaign, the plus campaign sign,
Gotcha.
and choose which campaign you want to add it to. So that's what I would do, because then otherwise.
So for example, would you like say I wanted to keep talking about X Factor. You would just create a campaign that said X Factor, and then you can pick and choose which post you want that you put in there for X Factor. Is that what you mean?
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. I have all sorts of different campaigns.
Okay. Well, that's good. And then that'll help us with our that'll help me with our like Motivation Monday and reflection, stuff like that.
Yes. So you can do a campaign that's just Motivation Mondays.
Okay.
The only thing is, when you're doing that, now you have to think. So say you're going to start it. Let me pull my phone. So today's Monday the 16th. So if I want one to post today, so I put day 1 as Monday the 16th. But then for Monday the 23rd, that's in 7 days. So my first post will say day 1 in whatever time. So then your second post has to say day 7. Wait, 1, 2.
Oh, that's right.
I guess it's actually day 8, because you have to count the 16.
Okay.
So your second photo would say day 8, because you want it to post Monday the 23rd. If you put day 2, it'll post Tuesday the 17th.
Even though when you go in there and you select the date.
Yeah, because let me show you. So let me go back to the trial run. So see how I have 1, 2, 3,
right,
5, and then see day 10. I'll have to remember that. 1, 2, 3, 5, and 10. So when you hit schedule, I didn't put a time. And I accidentally hit the back button.
Oh.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 5, 10, and let's put totally upside. Excuse me, I'm starting to yawn already. So schedule. We're going to choose, now this is a campaign, so we're going to choose day 1 to be Monday the 16th.
Right.
Hi, Terry.
Hey, Terry.
So my posts are going to schedule on day 1, 2, 3, 5, and 10. So if I choose Monday the 16th, that first post for day 1 will post the 16th. Day 2 will post the 17th. Day 3 will post the 18th. And then day 5 won't post until the 20th.
Okay. Okay.
So then the day 10, I hit something.
Could be 10 days from the 16th, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm glad you showed this to me, because I was thinking that if I made up 5 posts, I can tell those 5 posts which dates I want them. So yeah, thank you for clarifying that.
Yeah, no, yeah, you actually choose what day you want it to start.
Okay.
And then that's why that's why you have this here, this day option, what day you want it to post.
Okay.
And
Very
let's see,
cool.
you can only go up to 31 days. So if you're going to do like Motivation Monday and all that, you can only do a month at a time. But that's 4 to 5 posts. If you do your Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, all in at one time, that's a whole month. And you can do that too. So say you have,
I'm just happy if I could just get myself, a week ahead of time, till I get it figured out. But that would be awesome if I did a month at a time. Then I would just say, okay, day 1, and then day 8, and day 16, then day whatever, 8 more 30. Okay, well, probably 30.
And even you can name the campaign anything. You can do anything you want with it. So you can name the campaign October. And day 1, let's see, day 1 was Sunday. I think it's just our schedule is just Monday through Friday, isn't it? The Motivation Monday and all that. I think
yes,
just
right,
okay,
yes.
Yeah. So what you could do is have this campaign named October.
Okay.
And then say this. So day 1 is Sunday. So I'm not actually going to have anything on day 1 because it's Sunday. So say then I can do day 2 as my first Motivation Monday. Day 3 can be whatever Tuesday is. I don't remember. I remember Motivation Monday. And
I'm trying to find my page. Tuesday was testimony. Wednesday was it. Thursday is reflection. And then, of course, Friday is a fun fact.
Yeah, I remember Monday and Friday.
Oh, yeah.
So, so you know what I'm saying? Like, you can do the whole month of October in one campaign.
Yeah.
And then just have, so day 1 is Sunday. Just don't put a day 1 because you don't want anything to post on Sunday. Unless, day 1, it could be the first of the month. You could have a post that's Happy October. And then, your day 2 is your Monday, your day 3 was your Tuesday, your day 4 was your Wednesday, and so on and so forth.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
That is so cool.
It really is. It's so nice to use.
When I saw Bree put that note on there, she did a bunch of Tiny Torch posts. She's not at the computer and stuff. And I'm like, all right, that's not fair.
Yeah. Yeah.
Awesome. Katie, thank you so much.
You're welcome. I'm going to, okay. You are welcome. If you think of any other questions or anything, let me know. I'll try to help as much as I can. I really hope this video worked. I've been meaning to do it.
Oh, but this is awesome. I can't wait to get back and go over it again. And now I'm going to get busy and get started on these.
Yeah. And once you kind of start using it and getting used to it, it's pretty easy to use. It's a pretty easy website to navigate, and you just kind of have to use. I honestly couldn't tell you how I stumbled across it and started using it. I really don't know.
Wow. So, well, maybe this will relieve my, I don't want to say anxiety, but my issues with trying to figure out posts and stuff, and go from there.
Yeah. Well, good luck. And if you have any questions, let me know.
All right, Katie. Thank you so much. You have a great
You're
evening.
welcome. Thanks for joining.
Will do.
Bye.
Bye.